Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, DC Dark Legion will be the topic. On today's video, it is time we make an updated global tier list. We're gonna add everyone until Ghul. I know that also Talia dropped, but I need to wait out. I still didn't try her at all, nor anything like that, so I just cannot rank her for now. But Ghul, I can, okay? Anyways, let's just go. Let's start ranking the characters. You already know the drill. Superman is definitely 1,000,000% God tier. It just depends how much you're gonna invest in him. And if you summon, if you have other Superman family allies, Superman attack will just go up and up and up. So if you have Supergirl, Superboy, and Krypto, you're gonna dominate with Superman. Huge damage, huge survivability after a lot of investment. Let's get real with the legacy piece and everything else. Big damages. The only thing that I wish is that he's not a short range. He should be long range. So with the ultimate that I can select any type of opponent I want to destroy. Maybe it would be too broken, I guess. But that would be a nice addition. I see a few of you commenting that as well. So yeah, Superman, godly DPS, godly survivability, in my case at least, and crazy single target nuker who does a ton of damage. Okay, Superman God tier. Then the next one is Constantine. Constantine also easy God tier, guys. That's a massive AoE ultimate damage if you use him in Justice League Dark. At the start of the battle, each Justice League Dark ally increases Constantine attack by 25%. So more Justice League Dark characters you have on the field, bigger damage Constantine will do. And he's insanely busted. He dominates PvP, PvE, super helpful in combat cycle. For me, that's an easy, without further thinking, God tier. Okay, then we have Supergirl. Supergirl, oh, she's so nice. Such a nice design. Anyways, Supergirl, when you reach the purple stars, then she starts to shine. She's doing incredible AoE damage, especially in longer battles. She will prosper the most. And when you Superboy, Krypto, Superman, and then Supergirl, they're just like insanely busted combination. I would say Superman family team is the second best overall team in the game. Still, in my books, Justice League Dark team still wins against Superman family, but still Superman family insanely busted. So yeah, Constantine, Supergirl. So much better. I believe last time I ranked her like A tier, but definitely easy S tier. I just don't find her God tier, you know, because she just works better in those longer fights. She won't shine that much in shorter fights. More for PvE than PvP, but I still use her in PvP as well with Superman family. So Superman and Constantine for me are just better, and that's why she's S tier. Simple as that. Okay. Krypto. Oh my god. He'll go into God tier. I don't care. He's going to God tier. Yeah, he's not doing damage, but this guy is a free unit. Everyone have him. Build him up. Log in every day because we're getting constantly the shards for Krypto. One of the most fun units and design and everything else. They done really good job here. If you're using Superman family, Krypto is a must because he will heal. He will grant shield. He will zips around excitedly, knocking down enemies in his path, reducing their attack, so he's also debuffing. He also heals allies in his path. Instead of attacking, Krypto sniffs out buried bones across the battlefield. And then again, more healing right here. He will just help you out tremendously with overall survivability. But as well, when he's defeated, he can transfer the ultimate energy, the Krypton energy, to other ally. So even when he dies, he's doing a really good job. And that's why I'll place him in the God tier. mainly because he's a free unit and such a insanely broken unit for support, and that's why I placed in a God tier. If this was like a pay to win unit, maybe S tier at the end of the day, because yeah, maybe S tier, but in my books right now, God tier. I don't care. Krypto, you're God, you're God, you're God. Okay, you're doing everything except damage pretty much. Okay, and he works so well with Superman. They just have to go together. So the design, how they've done it, good job. Batman can go into A+. Shazam can go into A+. Good for taunting, good survivability. Batman needs, like, he needs, where is the limited mythic Batman? That's what I like to see, okay? Really good unit. Can do massive damage, especially after high investment, but just a little bit short range of attack of his ultimate. Can be sketchy a little bit. A+. Raven, she can go easily into the S tier. Crazy support, healer, and everything else. Joker, in my books, will always be in the God tier. One of the best units in the game. Crazy damage over time, DOT. Cyborg, he can actually go into A tier. You can use him with Superman family. He will do a fantastic job. Then we have Deathstroke. Deathstroke can go in S tier. Why S tier? So he is God tier in PvP, but overall S tier. I wouldn't go beyond that. Flash can actually go into S tier. Insane support, especially for the end game, especially when you build like high investment characters like me, Superman. Like, he will give you that attack buff and ultimate buff, right? So yeah, Flash is amazing unit and definitely deserves to be in the S tier. Oh yeah. Then we have Sinestro. Sinestro God tier. Super simple to do massive damage with him. Straightforward character, and he works really well. Then we have Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor can go into A+, honestly, without any issue. He actually does insane damage, especially after further investments and everything else. So yeah, Lex can go A+ easy. Then we have Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is not so frequent anymore. I used Poison Ivy a lot before, for sure, but now when I have Krypto, I don't use it so much. But still, super valuable healer, massive healing. Also, she summons those thingies that enemies attack and everything else. So yeah, definitely in my books, S tier, easy still today. Black Canary, a solid unit with that silence and everything else, but I don't use it. I don't find it too useful. And yeah, in my books, she will go into D tier, unfortunately. Batgirl, especially after Nightwing, and when you use the Batman family team, she will buff that crit rate tremendously, and that's extremely busted for both Batman and especially Nightwing. So she can go into A+. Okay. Her value definitely increased after we got that Nightwing. Robin, he can go as well into A+. Really solid assassin. He was actually top tier before, but now we have that stroke and all of that craziness. But yeah, he can go in A+, like no joke. A+, A maybe? Nah, A+, he can go there. Okay, who else we have? Yeah, Stargirl, I just don't use it no more. C tier. Yeah, you can use to dispel and everything else, but I just don't use it as much as before. Harley Quinn, she can go in A tier. Again, I don't use it so oftenly. She definitely fall off from the beginning of the game, but still can do a solid damage, and that's pretty much that. Green Lantern, again, that's like a money character, like full pay to win. He's a god tier when you have crazy investment into him. He can shield, heal a lot of things, especially if you're using Justice League team. Yeah, in my eyes, god tier still today. But again, that's like not a free to play friendly unit at all. Okay, this is a strictly pay to win unit. Bane can go in A+. I like the unit. He can survive and do solid damage. What else we have? We have Scarecrow. Still today, I see him. People use him in the right teams and everything else. Definitely an amazing debuffer. Okay. Amazing debuffer, especially with Arkham Most Wanted. He will help you that you do a lot of damage. So still today, S tier with the right team, of course. Okay, Dr. Fate. You can go into S tier as well. I like his survivability. I like what he can offer to the team and everything else. Oh man, the designs of the characters are fantastic. Yeah, S tier. The best, probably one of the best, if not the best tank in the game, especially if you're using Justice League Dark. PvE, PvP, usable everywhere. Zatanna, mainly as a support, buffing the attack and everything else, plus she can do a really solid damage. I wouldn't place her God tier no more, but definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. Superboy is amazing with the buffs that he can offer. The attack bonus is double for Superman and allies. Like, he will just buff your damage tremendously. Super busted for the Supergirl and Superman. Overall, he can go definitely in the S tier. Okay? A lot of units will be in the S tier, honestly, because a lot of units are fantastic. Penguin, don't use him, don't like him. Killer Croc, okay, B tier, solid, use him once in a while. Catwoman can go into C tier, slightly better than D tier. Hawkgirl, B tier, I don't like the unit. D tier as well. Vixen, good for attack buffs, but we just have better characters for this now, okay? Who else we have? Okay, Nightwing, he can easily go into the God tier. Okay, in PvE, not so much usable, right? I mean, you can use him, but in PvP, this guy dominates. This guy, just because of PvP, how busted he is, easy God tier in my books, like I say. Okay, so I like the unit. I wish I managed to summon more for him, but I didn't. I prioritize Superman family, you know? Okay. Good. Now we have Starfire. Starfire. So, amazing support, plus can do a really good damage. The only problem with her is Outsiders. Outsider's stack is just not that broken. But still, she as a character, as a support, and doing the damage and everything else, she's top tier. I'm thinking S tier or God tier. She gains energy, reducing damage taken allies by 40%, with Outsiders allies receiving 20% extra damage reduction. Yeah, she will just help you so much to survive all of this. Let me think a little bit. Yeah, definitely she deserves God tier. Okay, plus the legacy piece is a must for her. Insanely busted for everyone. Okay, so that's about that. We have Martian Manhunter. Personally, A+. When we get more Outsiders, I believe his value will definitely increase. He's tanky, he can do those counter attacks. But yeah, I cannot place him currently in the S tier, in my opinion, okay? Mera, by the way, I'll make a video about that tomorrow, but she will be implanted in Justice League, so she'll be more usable. But definitely an amazing top tier healer, A+ currently. When she will be added in Justice League team, probably it might go higher. But amazing free-to-play healer, guys. Top tier. She will help you. Recently, I just don't use her so much. That's why A+. But definitely when she's added in Justice League, I believe her value will increase furthermore to S tier. Green Arrow. You can go A+ as well. Not S tier. Two-Face can go in A tier. Captain Cold, B tier. Red Hood, B tier. A tier, B tier, A, B, A, B, A, B, 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 B. Yeah, B tier, for example. Black Adam. Nah, actually, Red Hood, when you have full invest in Red Stars, A tier. Black Adam, B tier. Not impressed. Like, early game, extremely good, but later on, not so much. Arsenal, B tier. Maybe even A tier. I mean, his value will increase when we get more outsiders. Okay, when we get more outsiders, his value will increase. But currently now, I'll honestly play. I'll place him B tier tops. B tier tops. Okay, I wouldn't go higher than that. Aquaman A plus. Why A plus? Because this guy, when you have the red stars on him, he will dominate PvP. Still, like, he can gather the opponents to that 1 point, super helpful, and then you finish with the rest. Amazing unit. Wonder Woman, easy top S tier for sure. Especially now after we can awaken her to the mythic and everything else. In Justice League Dark, she's such a valuable unit, and in Justice League, such a valuable unit. Can have control, shield, damage is okay, and really good survivability after awakening. C tier, I just don't use him. I don't find his value to be really high. Then Atom as well, C tier. He can go D tier, and then we have here Ghul. Okay. Me mainly, I was a little bit disappointed with the unit, but in PvP, he will be definitely amazing. Oh man, they improve like models and everything. Now, what I don't like about this unit, so he can reach the full potential, everyone needs to die. Like in PvE, not so much useful, right? In PvE, he's nothing crazy. But in PvP, on another hand, like when everyone dies, he revives himself, do the ultimate, and that's pretty much that. Can be game changing in the matches, and that is reality. Ghul sacrifices 10% of his max HP and dashes behind the farthest enemy, dealing physical damage. Yeah, he'll be top. He'll be really good in PvP. It is just the question: will it be as good as Nightwing? Probably not. Will it be as good as Deathstroke? Maybe. But I believe he might be slightly worse, but I don't know. He needs to be fully tested. In battle, for every 1% of max HP lost, Ghul attack increases by 0.3. Yeah, he's just literally designed for PvP, because he will lose fast HP, he'll do then bigger damage. Just a really good unit for PvP. Ghul's spiritual resistance increases by 8% when taking lethal damage. Ghul enters the Lazarus Pit to recover. If all allies are defeated, he returns, immediately casts his ultimate, which is invulnerable. Ghul draws power from Lazarus Pit, sacrificing his max HP to deal physical damage. Again, more HP he loses, he does bigger damage. Okay, this is my conclusion about Ghul. Like I said, for PvE, like BC tier, okay? But for PvP, S to God tier. So I believe the best would be for now to place him in A plus tier, just because how much valuable he will be in the PvP. But PV so let's find that middle ground and let's place him in A plus. Okay guys, let's end the video here. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe, your opinions in the comment section below. Please tell me what things are you disagreeing with what things you're satisfied on this tier list. All of that, I absolutely like reading that. Okay guys, let's end the video here. Thank you for all support. Time to go on the beach, have fun, swim a little bit, and love you. Bye.